Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We are doing this week ahead. I am recording this a few days prior to Monday, but it's being released on December the 29th. Um, so we're going to take a look at what is happening for you guys, what you guys need to be aware of, how we are ending this year, 2025. So you got cards flying out already. We're going to go straight into it. Just keep in mind this is a general reading. Only take what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else. Of course, I'm getting my timer together because it's never together. All right, here we go. So, Aries, you have the moon in the reverse. You also have the page of wands. I feel like this week is going to be kind of like an eye opener for you when it comes to certain things that you may have tried to keep hidden inside. But what this is actually going to do is create this momentum of making you wanting to trudge ahead, not being stuck in the same place. That moon in the reverse is I don't know. I mean, I guess in a sense, you may feel a little bit exposed, a little bit raw. Keep in mind, I think this week we have a full moon in Cancer, if I'm not mistaken. We have a full moon in Cancer this week. Um, so you may be feeling a little bit of rawness surrounding that. But like I said, whatever comes up, it gives you inspired action to move ahead. Uh, okay, we got the devil here. Give me more. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Hmm. So there's two messages that I'm getting from this for Aries and how you guys are feeling. There may be times where you go through a point in time where you're like heavily obsessing over a situation, a person, something of that nature. And it kind of is wishy-washy. It's not something that is consistent. So you'll have moments in time where you're feeling good, and then all of a sudden, bam, you get hit with something. It will kind of make you feel a little bit restless here. So just keep that in mind as your emotions are kind of they're flowing. Let's just leave it at that. They're flowing. However, I also feel like there's somebody here that's thinking about you as well. And that could be the reason as to why the emotions come in for some people, that if it's like a person, that the emotions come in and then they leave, because it's like you are very connected to this person, whoever this person is. You have the devil here for Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be Capricorn. It could just honestly just be the timing. We are in Capricorn season. Um, However, you have this like in and out type of energy. So just don't be surprised if you kind of feel a little bit restless, like where the hell is this coming from? Um, and then coupled with that moon in the reverse, where it's just like raw emotions coming out. I feel like this is kind of like the tail end of the year to where Aries is needing to purge out the rest of their shit. So if you feel like crying, if you feel happy all of a sudden and then you're angry again, just know that is right on par to what you will be feeling, or you will be possibly feeling this week. Okay, give me more for Aries, please. Give me more for Aries. You have the Hierophant here. You also have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. What's up with that? What's going on with that? Five of Pentacles. This is relationship energy. Well, few messages though. I just want to clarify that. Oh, you might have someone reach out to you. I feel like whoever this person was, you were once in a relationship with this person, or it was like going towards a relationship, because both of these cards together is like commitment, not single energy. There's someone here that's wanting to rush in, and it's like the reason why they're coming back in is because they're wanting to be a part of your life. But the way that I feel when it comes to this person, and I feel like you're not talking to them because you're trying to hold your boundaries. There is something that's here that when this person comes in, you have this Seven of Wands here in the reverse. You're really looking at um, where you don't want to bend, where you don't want to feel like you're overstepping some sort of boundary that you've created for yourself, where you're not betraying yourself, or where you are making sure that you're not in this energy of not honoring and valuing yourself. And so there is someone here that comes in. I don't feel like they're completely being transparent with what they want, what their intuition, what their intentions are. Right now you have Taurus, Libra energy, and you have Hierophant, so that's Taurus again. What are their what Lord, why do I keep saying intuition? Maybe you need to use it. What are their intentions? What is this person's intentions with Aries? The one that's wanting to come in to communicate. The Five of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Swords. Smoothing over something. I feel like there's some sort of pressure. There's some sort of something here to where they feel like they're wanting to kind of move things along. If you guys have had some sort of challenges or drama or something that it just feels like it's been kind of weighing heavily on this person, they're wanting to come in. I don't know if they're necessarily trying to give clarity or if they're just trying to give relief to themselves. But it feels more so of like relief to themselves. Uh yeah, because I have the Hanged Man here in the reverse. I still have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, reflecting someone coming in, someone making a change, getting out of a limbo situation between you and this individual. But I also don't feel like they're really watering. They're not planting anything. Like there's nothing here of value that they're offering. So just keep that in mind. What else for Aries? What else for Aries? You have the Four of Pentacles here in the reverse. You also have the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, some of you may be spending some money this week, but I feel like you have it. You have it to spend. There's some sort of financial gain that you guys are receiving this week. You could be getting a gift, like money coming in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like whatever it is, like money coming out, money going out, money coming in. It's aligned. So you are balancing out your finances very well. Also, this is returning back to an individual who's trying to salvage a connection with you. You have the Tower here in the reverse. They don't want everything to crumble. I feel like this person is trying to open up. They want to offer something valuable to you, something of value, some sort of energy exchange. They're wanting balance. This could be the same person, but this could be a different person as well. Just take it as it resonates. Okay. You got Libra energy there. Anything else? And I said Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. That's what I got for Aries. Let's move on to Taurus. All right, Taurus energy. What does Taurus need to know? What's happening for Taurus this week? What is happening for Taurus this week? Hmm. Ooh. You're acknowledging or you're starting to come to terms, accept the fact that there's somebody that you really want, but they're not good for you. They're not good for you. At least not what you're wanting for your life. Two of Swords in the reverse, followed by the Four of Cups. I mean, you're seeing it. You can't deny it anymore. You have the King of Wands here in the reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Whoever this person is, they're very inconsistent, unreliable. There's no consistency with this person. I feel like there's no stability with this person either. So you're starting to see that it's a very strong possibility that what you're putting into this connection with this person is not what you're getting out of it. And you're coming to terms with the fact that this person may have to be left behind. You may not be able to go into the new year with this person. And so I feel like you guys are reassessing your long-term vision of how you see relationships. Like, what feels good to you, what doesn't feel good to you, the energy that you're expending, the company that you're keeping. Everything that you want is not good for you. And I feel like that's something that you're coming to a realization about when it comes to this individual. Nope. All right, give me more. And I just saw 222 on the clock here. Give me more. Taurus. I just saw something flip. Okay. You have Judgment in the reverse. And the Emperor. What is this about? Oh, there's something at work that you are like standing 10 toes down on. Yeah. Your intuition is definitely going to be calling to you to reassess and reevaluate what it is that you're doing when it comes to work. It's like, sure, it brings in money, but does it satisfy you? And where are you going next? So I feel like Spirit is trying to get you back onto the right path. This could be something to where it's like it's just not fulfilling for you. Although it's not fulfilling for you, it's like you're still doing it anyway because it brings in the bucks. But and plus you have mastery over it. But I feel like Spirit is also advising to you that there's something else here that you're needing to do. Something else that you may not be, I don't know, maybe you're ignoring it. Maybe there's some sort of calling that you have, but you are accepting the fact that you've already built a foundation currently with what you're doing, and it's stable. And so it's very possible that spirit might spirit might be messing with you right now, or at least that's how you feel. It's like, why am I having this shakeup? But I feel like it's just spirit saying that you have a calling elsewhere, and right now you're taking comfort over what it is you're supposed to actually be doing. And it has something to do with you being seen. I don't know if there's like a wound. It almost feels like there's a wound around you being seen. And because of that, it's kind of like you're not answering the call. But I do feel like Spirit is going to kind of nudge you. You have Scorpio, Aries, Pisces energy here. But there's a wound around your career life that you may need to take a look at. Some of you may have a Taurus Chiron as well. I feel like that is for someone specific. So just take it as it resonates. You have Temperance here in the reverse. Ooh, okay. You have the Fool card in the reverse. I feel like this is going back off on that again. Okay, give me more on this. Because it's a sense of like feeling like it's not the right time to take a leap of faith and being very cautious about it. But why? Why? Couldn't get that out. What's the reason of the caution? Wanting clarity. wanting clarity before you initiate. There's something here that you need to do. Then you know you need to do it. Temperance in the reverse, Fool card in the reverse. It's just you feeling. I don't think that this is like the universe telling you this. I feel like this is you. You are feeling like it's not the right time, and that you're looking for more clarity. But what I am getting is that if you just plant the seed and take the first initiated step, it can really truly grow into something. So, post that content, apply to those other positions that you may be telling yourself you aren't ready for. Um, do things that you think that you're not ready for when it comes to your future stability. That's gonna improve your life, not reckless shit. Although I'm not too worried about y'all doing reckless shit. What else for Taurus this week? You have Eight of Wands here. Also, the Knight of Wands. Somebody's coming in like an impulsive type of energy. A lot of communication or like very impulsive communication. Who is this person? Mm. Okay. You may have had like a breakdown um in the foundation with this person. You got Page of Cups here. Could be Pisces or Scorpio with that tower there. I don't feel like it ever really developed into anything too big. This might have been somebody that you were getting to know or somebody that you were, casually dating. This could even be a friend. Doesn't have to be a lover, but it feels like somebody here that you had an abrupt change. Let me see. You have King of Swords here, followed by the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, they're coming to clear something up with you. So it is somebody that you've had some sort of issue with, and they're wanting to come clear the air. You guys weren't communicating or haven't been communicating before, and they're rushing in very impulsively to talk to you. Okay, let's go on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini, what should you expect this week? What is happening for Gemini this week? Spirit wants you to start something. Moving towards something. Let's see. You have the Judgment in the reverse and also the Four of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Give me a sec, because it actually almost feels like... What do you want? Oh. Releasing something. Oh, okay. It's like, okay, it's disappointment. There's something here that you feel very disappointed by. You have the Devil in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the reverse. It's a bit overwhelming to you or to some of you to let it go. And it's almost like, oh, okay, yeah, because I see that there. And it's almost like you feel like you're not getting the signs that you need. This could be a person, but this could also be like, I don't know, maybe something that you had planned on doing and you're having a hard time with just kind of releasing it and letting it go. For a lot of you, I feel like you had high hopes with this situation and it just didn't turn out the way that you anticipated it. And so it's like you're waiting on this sign, but Spirit is like saying, well, here's the thing. Spirit's going to give you the sign. Spirit's going to give you the sign. You have the Hanged Man in the reverse. So I do feel like you're going to get that sign. But before I saw that card. It was almost like Spirit was saying, just take that initiated step. You need to see the value in yourself. Don't worry about this thing that didn't pan out because you have other things, other doors. You're not being left out in the cold. So regardless of if this is a relationship or a career, like something in your career, it's like Spirit is telling you, your ancestors are telling you, I'm not leaving you assed out. There is something else. I just need you to let this go. Once you let it go. And like I said, you're waiting for this sign. For some of you, you're waiting for that sign. You get it. I feel like you get it. Give me more on this situation. This week, you have an aha moment. Like there's some sort of like clarity that comes in, and you're like, okay, yep, I can do it now. Yeah, this is just confirmation. You do. You acknowledge something instead of ignoring it. You're accepting it, you're taking it for what it is. And that is that initiated step that is leading you to stability. That's leading you towards something to where those doors are finally opening for you that you've been waiting for. Give me more for Gemini this week. You have Two of Cups here in the reverse. You also have the Queen of Wands. There's something that you're saying is it's just not for me and I'm going a different route. You're getting over it. It's something from the past, or you're no longer grieving this situation. It was something that you feel like was a false start, or it wasn't able to get off the ground. It just wasn't aligned for you, but it feels like you're walking into this very confident energy of remembering who you are, feeling yourself again. You're radiating, you're very magnetic at this time as well. It just feels like things are being pulled towards you. And I like that energy because it's moving away from the past and going towards those new doors. This says I do what I want. So there's something here that you may want to start. And for some of you, if you needed to either let a person go or walk away from a situation that you were in previously, it doesn't have to be like a person, it could be work or something like that. It was standing in your way. And this just circles back to what I was saying before, the releasing it. Spirit saying you need to release it because it was standing in your way. And once you do release it, you're going to see how much your energy radiates and how much your creativity starts to flow and your ability to really hit the ground running and move forward. You have the Justice in the reverse. You have the Six of Wands in the reverse. Somebody didn't want to see you shine. There may have been somebody jealous around you. They were throwing you off. Could be possibly a Libra. It's like somebody didn't want you to show them up. Or you may encounter that this week, finding out or recognizing that somebody does not want you to show them up. They don't want you to be seen. This is the type of person that ignores you intentionally, or when you have like some sort of like celebratory thing that happens for you, they're not happy for you. You have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Nine of Wands in the reverse as well. What is that about? Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a very sobering week for you, Gemini. Three of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands in the reverse. It's like you're no longer trying to hold down the fort any longer. You're no longer trying to push someone to cooperate with you or trying to like hold everything together, because you're finally recognizing and no longer like the veil is thin. You can see. Now, whether this is like intuitively something is presented to you or a truth comes out, I feel like because of that, you no longer try to, I just see you not defending yourself anymore in order to try to get people to cooperate with you. Like if you need to be the bad guy in somebody's story, that's fine. You're okay with that now. Because whatever this was, it was draining you and it was not sustainable. And with that, now what you're able to do is you're alchemizing the energy. You're taking a missed opportunity, or you're taking the energy that you can no longer grow or build in that area, and you're setting off to something else. The world is your oyster now. And now you have the capability to create in the way that you want to. You have vision, you have goals, and now you're just lining that up. So I love that for you, Gemini. Sometimes, I mean, shit happens. And if we got to let go of people or things because they're just disingenuous, or, just fucking hateful people, then we just got to do it. I hate the saying new year, new me, but yeah. All right. I'm trying my best not to sniffle, guys, through this. So I appreciate you guys being patient with me. And if my energy is a little bit low, I apologize for that as well. Okay. Cancer, what's going on this week for you? You have the Strength card in the reverse. You also have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, be careful of feeling like, for some of you, this could be physical drain. This may be a very tiring week. Also, I do believe that full moon is this week. So it's very possible that some of you may start to feel tired from the full moon. It might affect you. But I do feel like there is it's physical tired. Just make sure that you're not overworking yourself to the point to where you can no longer sustain and you burn out. Because that does give me burnout vibes. Some of y'all may have Leo in your chart. Oh, you know why? Because you're sometimey on the equal give and take. Sometimes you want, sometimes you have reciprocity comes in, and sometimes you do too much and you're not supported. You don't have consistent support. So I just watch out for that, okay? I just heard it's not my cross to bear. So some of you might be taking on responsibilities that are not yours. All right, we got the Tower here, Cancer. What's going on? And the Six of Wands. Something may come in that kind of messes with your confidence. Or maybe something came in already. There could have been a Tower moment that kind of messed with your confidence. But this is like, when it's in the reverse, it's talking about fear of being seen, or there may have been, hold on, I want to see what this is. Oh, I don't know, but it's like stopping you from, oh, maybe, okay. This is past energy. Thank God. Thank God. Okay. There may have been something in the past, and this is not going to resonate for everyone, but only take what does. There may have been something in the past that happened that kind of shook you. For some of you, this was an embarrassing moment that happened. For others of you, it just felt like it kind of took your confidence, took the wind out of from underneath your wings. And so, because of that, you may have been in this energy of like not speaking when you need to speak. I feel like this week you're going to be done with that. Okay. You have the Judgment here, which is all about rebirth. You had something come down. Okay. It was shitty, but you're able to be reborn. This week, I do feel like you're having some sort of moment where you feel liberated, where you feel free. to be yourself. You got Scorpio energy there. So some of you, and 333 on the clock, some of you may have Scorpio in your chart. Oh, let's see. Ooh, and I love it because you guys are stepping into your divine feminine here. You got the Empress energy. So you're rising from the ashes. Yep. And finding balance within yourself regarding your emotional stability. I feel like there are some things that you had to do in order to get there. The more you got out of your comfort zone, the clearer you became. And when I say that, I mean like this has something to do with your healing. It's very possible that it's like, sometimes getting out of your comfort zone is actually taking head on the situation, the problem, seeing things for what they truly are. I do feel like you went through a time period of giving only to yourself and filling up your cup. And so, 444 on the clock. So I do feel like I'm talking to some Cancers that have worked damn hard to try to get yourself back into an emotional stability, mental stability. Yep, Sun card here. Some of you will be feeling much lighter, allowing more happiness to come in. Okay? Don't ignore this though. This might be work related. Maybe this is work related or you taking on responsibilities that you shouldn't. This is completely those are completely two separate different things. Okay? I still want you guys to make sure that you're not in burnout. However, I applaud you for, working on whatever that situation was. So you're walking into the new year. Well, I guess that's why I probably said that at the beginning of y'all's reading. New year, new you. You have the Ace of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Also the Hanged Man in the reverse. This is reflecting. There's some sort of epiphany, aha moment. There's something where it's like you finally get some sort of inspiration and you feel like you need to take action. And I do feel like you end up taking action. There could be some sort of new project, some sort of new idea, something that you are doing. And I feel like right now what you guys are maintaining is your peace. Anything that may seem draining to you, like when it comes to other people, other individuals, I feel like you are like, no, you're rejecting it. You're protecting your peace. You're maintaining it because you've worked very hard to get where you are when it comes to emotional stability. At one point, listen, there was somebody here. I feel like you felt rejected and you felt left out in the cold in some way, shape, or form. Some of you may have been in a third party, and that's why you felt the like shame or embarrassment or not feeling seen. It's something here to where it's like for some of you, it may have devastated you. For others of you, it feels like, it does feel like rejection on some sort of, some sort of situation. And to the point to where it's like you may have felt kind of hopeless regarding this, powerless. The healing was delayed. Now that's past energy. I feel like that's what you're coming out of. All right, give me more. Death card, because you guys are transforming. The transformation. And you'll still be transforming. I mean, I know this is the 7 days ahead, but this is going to go further in. Like this is not yours is much more like long scale. I mean, others are too, but yours it's not just going to be this week. Anything else that Cancer needs to know for the week ahead? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You also have the Moon card here. Take care of yourself. This is talking about it again. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. if you need to, or if you do, if you're, you know, a spiritual baddie, make sure you do your ritual, especially with the moon being in Cancer. All right? But I do feel like you guys are gaining stability, also financially. Make sure you nurture yourself this week. Okay. Let's go on to Leo. You had a card fall out already. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, though. What's repeating for you? What's happening? Okay. This week you're working on freeing yourself from some sort of karmic loop. Some sort of karmic loop, you're freeing yourself. I feel like that Judgment cancels out that Wheel of Fortune that's here. Give me more on that. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Pentacles. What's that Seven of Pentacles in the reverse? Oh. Someone who wasn't investing, or someone who wasn't really pouring energy into the connection. I feel that there is someone that is initiating the first step of trying to rebuild something with you. You have the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse, which is reflecting that current energy moving into the week. It is very possible for a lot of you, and it makes sense as well, because it's like freeing yourself from a karmic loop. This is now shifting the connection into something that is much more aligned, especially because of that Four of Wands that's there. That is stability and alignment. That Three of Pentacles just pairs perfectly with that, because that is individuals collaborating together to create a foundation. Give me more on that. Five of Pentacles. The way that you're going to know is this is somebody who either you left out in the cold, or you felt left out in the cold by this person. Yeah. What's the Ace of Cups? I feel like there's somebody here that wants to come in and offer up some sort of emotional exchange with you. And that there is what helps start to rebuild the connection, because you guys were currently in that Five of Pentacles energy. Now, also keep in mind right now what I'm seeing for this, like, yes, I see that the karmic loop is stopping and something is being reborn. You're getting a second chance at a situation. However, all of this is showing minor arcana. Minors, like the majors are basically like, it's not an if, it's a when. The minors are maybe, they're like the free will. If this person stays in this energy, this is where it could go. So we have a possibility of getting out of the cold and coming together and rebuilding. And this is why I probably preface this, because on the other hand, the way that I feel like you're showing up, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. That'll work. The way that I feel like you're coming through is very stable, put together, not overly emotional, kind of detached emotionally from the situation, and maybe more so just focused on yourself, nurturing yourself and your stability and your growth. Okay. If you are dealing with someone who you have known to be an avoidant, or that seems to avoid things if they don't feel secure, this person could possibly hold themselves back because of insecurity. because they're not confident. Give me more. Ah, okay, got you. So they're not going to rush in because they're not confident. However, what will they do? They're gonna try a balanced approach. You have Justice card here, so you could be dealing with a Libra or someone who has Libra in their chart in a significant placement. But you have the Knight of Pentacles here, Five of Cups in the reverse. This is reflecting someone investing slowly, like it's a slow burner. This person is slow, whoever this person is. I do feel like they are trying to get over grief. I also feel like they are wanting you guys to get over the past. It's like they're saying, um, let me get some time. Let me have some time between the gap of whatever this was. So that way, maybe this person isn't as mad as they were. But okay. Give me more for Leo. What's happening this week? You have the Three of Wands here in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Huh. What's that about? I see 555 on the clock. Page of Wands. What's the Nine of Wands? Five of Swords. Someone here within this situation, oh, okay, it comes out of nowhere. You got the Sun card here. It puts you into a, okay, so I'll let you just know. First of all, it puts you into a very powerful position. You use the Sun card. You're feeling like yourself. You could also be dealing with another Leo. But I feel like there's some sort of impulsive energy that comes in. So like maybe this person is going through like emotions, right? And something within them just finally drops. Like they can't be defensive anymore. They cannot. It just completely crumbles. Completely crumbles. And I don't know what the switch up is this week. However, you have the Five of Swords here in the reverse. This person does not want conflict. They don't want confrontation. They're wanting to come in. They have inspired action to come in with emotional exchange. Just keep in mind, what we keep seeing is knights. Okay? Knights are not consistent. They are action oriented, but they're not consistent. So just keep that in mind when dealing with this person. Is there anything else that Leo needs to know in regards to this week? That's probably why I preface that. You have the Lovers in the reverse. You also have the Seven of Wands. I feel like this person is still indecisive, or you guys are still not on the same page. So Spirit wants you to make sure that you're still protecting yourself. Don't allow anyone to cross your boundaries, whatever boundaries that they have, or whatever boundaries that they are. Sorry, not they, you. You got Gemini energy there. But it's like you just need to make sure that you don't waver when it comes to your self-worth, the things that you like, your requirements, your needs. Don't bend to it. Yeah, someone is like obsessing over you. You have the Nine of Swords, the Devil card. You got Capricorn energy here. So that could be the timing, but that could be somebody has Capricorn in their chart. But this person is obsessing over you because whatever it is that you are doing, you're shining. And you seem very independent, like you know your value, you know your worth. And this is kind of light, like you're very attractive at this time. And because of that, that's probably why the person wants to like impulsively rush in. So just keep in mind that you have boundaries. I didn't know how to to get that across. All right, Virgo. What's going on for you, Virgo? What's going on for Virgo this week? Clarity is coming in. And maybe you don't have the, this gives me like the hermit vibes where, and yeah, Virgo. This gives me hermit vibes though, where it's like the hermit has that lantern in front of him, but it's darkness all around, but he's still walking into the darkness with that lantern. He doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't know what he'll find, but he knows it's just one step. Just take the next step. I feel like there's something here for you guys this week. You don't know how it's all going to come together. You have absolutely no idea. But what you do know is that you're going to just take that first step. You're going to take that initiated step. And for a lot of you, it's supposed to be that way. You're not supposed to know. It's almost like you need to be leading with faith and not with sight. Yeah. There's also a situation here that I feel like you're starting to get a bit, or you know what? As I was saying that, hold on. Ah, no, this is somebody else's energy. Okay. As I was saying it, I heard nope. Okay, so you had the four swords here in the reverse. You also had the five of swords that's here. There is someone here you might have been up in arms with. There could have been some sort of conflict between you and this individual. They feel extremely restless right now. And the reason being is because you guys are not communicating at this time. Now, it could be that you're refusing to talk to them. This person feels like they don't want to disturb your peace. It's like a feeling of, I just want to keep things peaceful, whether that's you, them, or both of them. You got the star card here, so it could be somebody that you're dealing with that has Aquarius in their chart. This person hasn't lost hope. I also feel like this person is healing as well. But the problem I do feel like is because they're so obsessed with whatever it is that's replaying in their head, they're not seeing things for what it truly is. You have the Hanged Man in the reverse and the Devil. They're needing a change in perspective. It's like they're just not seeing it. The two of you could have a completely different version of what you feel actually happened. But I feel like this person is not, they're not seeing it. You have Pisces and Capricorn energy here. Give me more. What's crazy is you know that they're not seeing it. Even if, yeah, look, King of Swords, you are aware. You're very clear about this. Whatever this is, you know that they're not seeing it clearly. You're the one who actually has all the knowledge in regards to it. Interesting. And because you're disconnecting yourself from the situation, because you're like, I know what the situation is. You're the one that's lost. I'm not. Not saying that you're blaming them, but it's, I mean, the Virgo that I'm talking to knows exactly what's going on. And so instead of sitting in it, and that's probably why they feel this energy here, where you're like, I'm going to protect my peace, you're disconnecting yourself from this person. But that's only making this person not be able to move on from the situation. Not saying that you're doing something wrong, but more so that this person, like, if they felt like, oh, I'm over Virgo, or oh, I'm moving on from Virgo, or whatever. It keeps them in a loop. But all really they can think of is, I want to reconnect with Virgo. And that's because they feel that you've disconnected. Now, keep in mind, this is the Six of Cups. We go down to the Three of Cups. Three, you disconnected, so it only leaves three. So they're wanting to reconnect with you. Give me more on what Virgo needs to know this week. What's happening this week for Virgo? Watch your temper. Around the moon. When is the new moon? I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a look. Or I think is it in a new moon? No. When is that? When is that? I'm sorry. I just want to know. The third. Okay. I knew it was one of these days. So it's a full moon. Be careful around the full moon and full moon energy. I feel like there may be some things, there may be some anger or frustration that pops up, whether that is coming from you or from other individuals around you. Just be mindful around that moon, okay? Because I do feel like it is going to trudge up some things for people that maybe unconsciously they have within them. And not saying that this has anything to do with you, so to speak, but it's just like people's temperaments, or maybe even your temperament. You may be feeling a certain way around the moon, just feeling a little bit off, maybe even depleted, maybe even kind of unfulfilled. Yeah, I feel like that's where it's stemming from, is wanting enjoyment. So this is either you may go through this, or you may deal with other people that they may come off a little bitchy. And you're like, what the hell is wrong with you? It's that something's is being brought up. Give me more. Oh. Ooh. Some of you are getting a new job. You have judgment here with the Eight of Pentacles. There's something here to where it's like I heard new start at life. There's something here to where you may be getting a new job or a new position at work. There's something new that is coming in, and it just kind of brings life back into you in regards to your career sector of your life. Anything else? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Fool card. Oh. Something may come up in relation to someone wanting to be a little bit more committed and stable and consistent. I feel like you're going to question it. I feel like you're going to be very cautious. You're not confident in it. You don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket. You could be dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart, but there's something here. There's some sort of message that comes in. Maybe a very passionate message. You got the Page of Wands there with that King of Pentacles. Something comes in and you're like, this isn't sitting well with me. But it's somebody here who's wanting to commit towards something here. Towards you, towards an agreed like responsibility, project. I feel like it is more so romantic, but it doesn't have to be. Just take it as it resonates for you, okay? All right, Libra. I always have to reapply lip gloss at Libra. I'll cut it out from the timestamp. All right, Libra. What's happening this week? What's happening this week for Libra? Okay. You may be getting together with friends. There may be a reunion of some sort. Hold on, because you got a lot coming out here. Oh, goodness gracious. Reuniting with someone here who they're very hopeful. The way that you come across is someone here who was very nurturing, very giving, very caring, very stable. But this person did not give equally to the connection. It looks like this person maybe was at one point emotionally unavailable, but they're coming in hopes that you guys can reconnect this week. Whether it's, meeting up or them just literally calling you on the phone, trying to reconnect with you on the phone. But there's some sort of reconnection that's here. And they're wanting to keep it very lighthearted. They do have hope of some sort of healing between the two of you. You got Aquarius energy there. Give me more. Why the Magician in the reverse? Why the Judge? Okay. Interesting. What are they going to use? They may try to manipulate you. and I don't want to say not in a bad way, because manipulation is manipulation, right? Well, manipulation with the intent to do harm or for selfish reasons, I feel is bad. But sometimes you can manipulate energy. That's what alchemizing is the manipulation of energy, transmuting. However, they know in the past that they've been able to manipulate you, and they may start off doing that initially to try to get you back. Okay, you got Gemini energy here, but it's very clear to them once they come in your orbit that you are very different, that you are not the same, that chapter has closed. And so in order for them to come towards you, they have to do something different. And they're seeing that because you are very clear. It's like you've been freed and reborn into someone new. You're not the same person. And they see that very quickly. Okay. You got fixed signs here. You got Gemini here. You got Scorpio here. So just be prepared. There is somebody here that may try to come in, and they'll probably try to use like nostalgia in order to do what they've done before, but it's not going to work. And they will notice that very quickly. Now, for some of you, this is love, but for others of you, this is not love. This is, this could be a friend or a family member. It is somebody that you cared about, and that you nurtured the connection, but it just seemed like they were not connected. They were not open. All right, give me more for Libra, please. Give me more for Libra. You have 8 of Wands here in the reverse. You also have the 8 of Pentacles. Work may feel a little delayed. There may be feelings of delay this week. Why is that? Justice. There's more that needs to be done on something here. It could be a project or something, some sort of deadline. And you may be worried about a delay, but I do feel like everything will work out. So don't get in your head about it. Don't stress out about it. It could be information that you're waiting on that's a delay in order to move things forward, which I do feel like you get it just in time, especially with that Justice card that's there. All right, give me more for Libra. Also, that Justice card is you, so that's putting you into an empowered position. So even if it's a little bit of a delay, it's for the greater good. Okay. Oh, why? You have Empress in the reverse. What's going on with that? Four of Wands. Oh, okay. If some of you were struggling with your self-worth and value, like seeing yourself truly, right? Uh, there's something here. It's like hold on. Give me more of that on that real quick. Because I feel like you're stabilizing that slowly but surely. Like it's not a, yeah, slowly but surely. It fell sideways. Sometimes when it falls sideways, I take it. You have the 10 of Cups here. So you're not like fully, you're halfway there. That's why I didn't want to say you're not there yet, but it's like, yeah, it's the initiation. And it's also you're going through an initiation in order to get you stronger, to sitting firmer in your divine feminine, in your Empress energy. Feel like when you are having to give too much, that does not put you in alignment with your divine energy. And some of you are needing to be more in the energy of receiving and less in the energy of giving. I feel like you've given too much. And I mean you've had improvements. That's why that 10 of Cups fell sideways. You'll have some people that are on board with you and they are loving the fact that you're taking care of yourself and they'll encourage you. And then you'll have some people that will fall off. I feel like did I have it? No. Okay. I saw Five of Pentacles earlier. You'll have some people that will leave you out in the cold or feel left out in the cold by your improvements for yourself. And those people, keep them outside. Outside on the curb with the trash. Okay? But they can't grow with you. They got to stay where they at. Give me more. You have Seven of Swords here. You also have the Three of Wands. Somebody's going to try to come in very quickly. And I feel like they're going to... Why do I just heard con man. Oh my God. Someone may try to come in very quickly. It's very abrupt. It's not something that you were planning. They want to take from you. And they want to put all of their burdens onto you. This could be a money situation. There may be somebody here that's trying to be deceitful in regards to trying to con you. So just be aware of that. Stay on a swivel. The way you're going to know is, and look, that Five of Pentacles came back out again. The way that you're going to know who this person is, they could have Gemini in their chart. They don't have to, but I feel like you are at, like your intuition is going to scream, this is not aligned with you. This doesn't feel right. Okay? Don't have them having you asked out. Leave them in the cold. I don't care who it is. Because this person has a plan against you. Okay? So just know that. God, and now my nose running again. So sorry. So very sorry. Okay. Scorpio. Whoa. And look, you guys popped right on out. So you guys have gone through it. But I mean, y'all already know. Y'all have gone through it. This week, you might feel brand new, reborn, newborn baby. Not newborn baby, but you know what I'm saying. Phoenix rising. Oh, I love it. Much more like you're feeling calmer, you're feeling stronger, you're feeling stable. you're feeling empowered this week. Lean into that. Lean into that. All right, you got the High Priestess here in the reverse. Ooh, somebody finna come tell you a secret. God, I hope it's not something crazy, but we're going to take a look. Somebody wants to rush in and tell you some sort of secret or something that they've been keeping from you. Or let's see. You have Pisces here for energy. Death card in the reverse. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Four of Swords. Six of Cups. I think this, okay, so number one, this person ain't doing good financially. Number two, this person also has not, stability-wise, this person ain't doing good. And it's almost like they're refusing to, there's like a refusal to transform or a refusal to grow or a refusal to let something end. It could be letting something end between the two of you. Whoever this person, they down bad. They down bad. You probably, well, I mean, intuitively, you probably already knew this. But this person's down bad. Since you guys have been in distance or separation, all they do is think about you. This person wants to reconnect. They haven't moved on. Give me more. You got Scorpio energy there, so they may have Scorpio in their chart as well. You have the Tower, so that's more Scorpio energy. The Tower in the reverse and the Seven of Wands. This person does not want to, they want to salvage as much as they can. As much as they can. They understand that you're guarded. They understand that there's boundaries. They don't care. They hate feeling disconnected. They hate feeling left out. This person wants to come in and salvage as much as they can. It's interesting. The way that they're viewing you, you have the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. They're seeing you as being hella stable. And didn't I just say you guys were feeling all of those things, actually? So they definitely see this on you. They see that you have mastered your emotions, that you have mastered your stability. They actually think you're doing better financially than them too. They are a mess. This person's a mess. What I'm hoping is that they're not trying to come in to get that financial gain and have that, I mean, you know, just basically take from you like a vampire. Just be aware of where this person is. Energetically, you guys do not match. However, be aware of where this person is. Also be aware of that Death card in the reverse. That is the refusal of change. Okay? Refusal of change. Because it appears that you are elevating and this person is not. Give me more. For Scorpio, give me more, please. You have the Nine of Swords here in the reverse. You also have the Seven of Cups. Since you, man, since you have let this person go, doors have opened for you that were closed. And doors will continue to open for you because somebody's son or somebody's daughter is not stressing you the hell out. Nine of Swords in the reverse, Seven of Cups. Right now, you're in a position of being spoiled for choice. Sometimes that can be bad if you got too many options, but you have options now. And this person is seeing you as a missed opportunity, and so they're wanting to reconnect. So just, like I said, do what you will with that. And not saying that they'll come today. Of course, y'all already know energy is fluid. This shit might not happen until next week. Or this shit may have happened last week. It just depends on whatever timeline you're on. But just understand that that energy is there. They're watching you. They see that you have went through this transformation, this glow up. You are reborn. You are rejuvenated. You feel great. Great-ish for some of y'all because y'all are still working towards it. This person wants a little piece of it. I mean, they miss you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they don't miss you. They do. But I also feel like this person is like, ooh, look at Scorpio. That should have been me. I should have been a part of that situation. I should have been a part of that glow up. Because they're down bad. You have the... I'm telling you, this person has been... This is all that it is talking about. So I think that this is very important for a lot of you. This is important for a lot of you that have Scorpio placements. It's not just Scorpio sun, okay? Check your placements. You have Page of Swords in the reverse. You have the Eight of Wands. This is somebody who stalking you was not good enough anymore. Because before that's what they were doing. Watching quietly. It's not good enough anymore. Now they have to rush in. They have to communicate. They have to be a part of your world. You know why? Because you, like I said, and I'm going to say it again, have entered a new timeline to where you are no longer holding on to other people's burdens and you are able to shine because of it. You seem like you don't have as many things wrong with you. I saw a movie on Netflix. It was called Champagne Problems. And I said, I'm going to start using that. You have champagne problems, which basically means that you barely got any in this person's eyes compared to where they're at. Spirit wants you to just be in the Hanged Man. Don't take any action. Just watch. I mean, yes, you can converse with this person if you want to, but don't make any major decisions. I feel like as time goes on, you're going to get all the information that you need about this situation, how you should move forward, what their true intentions are, all of it, okay? You got Pisces energy, Sag, Pisces there too. All right, let's go on to Sag. Sagittarius. What is happening this week for you? What is happening this week for Sagittarius? Sorry. Somebody knows that they should take responsibility over a situation, but they are stopping themselves from communicating. You got Taurus energy here. Doesn't have to be, but you got the Hierophant. I just heard teachable moment. I don't know. Teachable moment. Give me more on this situation. Give me more. And so what? Maybe you're the teachable moment. It's something that they are learning, so I feel like that could be the reason as to why there is a teachable moment. Maybe it'll make sense to you more as I go, or that might mean something to you, Sagittarius. But I have the Three of Pentacles here in the reverse, and I have the King of Wands in the reverse. This person, inconsistent, like not really a team player. I feel like they told you stuff, but they didn't follow through. They may have even told you that you guys were building towards something, but they didn't follow through. This person, I feel like they may have been a bit selfish when it comes to whatever the situation was. I have 222 on the clock here. What's happening in the background is they are okay, so number one, for some reason they were defensive. Like, okay. But there's like a defensiveness that was there, and that was more than likely because there was pain. All right? More than likely because there was pain. And I feel like it was because they didn't want to take responsibility. And that's why we go back to that Hierophant there, taking responsibility, owning up. So they've gone through something here to where at one point they were very defensive. They feel burned out to where they can't even like hold those defensives anymore, because this was like blocking healing, whether it's blocking healing from them, whether it's blocking healing the connection. So I do feel like this person is like going through stuff. They're trying to fill their cups back up. You have that 9 of Cups that's here. And because of that, once they do, of course, now they're wanting that reconnection. Now they're seeing that, oh, wow, Sagittarius might have actually been my person. You have Lovers here. So that could be Gemini energy. Give me more. This person may have walked away, and yet they didn't walk away. You have the 10 of Swords in the reverse with that 8 of Cups. It's like physically they may have walked away, but emotionally and mentally they're still stuck with you. What's going on for that? Death card. You guys are going through transformation and releasing baggage, releasing things that do not serve you, releasing toxic connections, toxic behaviors, toxic way of mindset. You guys are going through an overhaul, like complete overhaul. Whatever cannot stay needs to go. Reinvention of yourself. And I feel like you're in this position of where you are wanting to protect that peace and your stability and balance, because it's like you're finally starting to feel like I got a handle on shit again. You got Scorpio and Capricorn energy there. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Cups. Page of Wands in the reverse. Why? This person wants to rush in and they want to smooth things over, but it's like they're stopping themselves. Why the Emperor? Oh, they're stopping themselves because they're wanting to get their emotional, well, they want to get their emotions in check. They want to no longer feel like they're all over the place emotionally, or feeling emotionally overwhelmed with that Queen of Cups in the reverse, or emotionally numb. Like they want to process stuff and they want to come through as being that stable Emperor, that stable masculine figure. Shit, the teachable moment is that they finally stopped denying the fact that they are very fucking unhappy right now. Unfulfilled and unhappy. Could be dealing with the Aries. What else is going on for Sag this week? Specifically. Yeah, 5 of Cups here. You also have 7 of Wands. 3 of Cups in the reverse. If you got to grieve, if you're still grieving, or you got to get those emotions out, get them out. Don't hold them back. Because I do feel like there has been something that's been disappointing. Like, granted, are you getting better? Yes. Are you becoming more empowered? Yes. But you may have moments this week to where you're wanting to grieve. You're still grieving. You can still be getting better and feeling empowered and grieve at the same time. Those two things can exist. Just make sure that your boundary is not like not crying, okay? You do need to feel and you need to get the shit out. The faster you do, the faster you could probably start feeling better. Anything else for Sagittarius? You got the moon card. I was going to say it might be around the fucking full moon. And then that moon came out. And this is those emotions that are subconsciously subconsciously deep down in there that maybe you haven't 100% processed. Let it come out. I'm going to keep saying it. Let it come out. Yep. Once you do, you're ready to to feel like your normal self again. You just got to let that shit out. Also, while you're letting shit out, there may be somebody who wants to come in fast that you're not communicating with. You got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Got the Knight of Wands. That moon may actually make them want to come towards you because I feel like they don't even know why they're coming towards you. They just have this urge. But when they do, just keep in mind, they're not offering up anything substantial. I feel like there's still ambiguity in communication. There's still gray area. There's still not clarity. And I don't feel like this person is showing up as themselves. What I will say is this, though. It does allow you to see something that maybe you didn't see before, or maybe you needed clarity on. You got Pisces energy there. You get an epiphany, Sag. All right, Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn? Capricorn this week. What's going on for you guys? What do you need to know? What's happening this week for you? 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Page of Swords. Queen. Somebody who either rejected you or you felt rejected and that walked away is now watching you. The person that walked away is now watching you. The person that said they didn't want more is now watching you. They're watching you glow up. They're watching you take charge, take action. They're watching you glow and become magnetic and radiate. Some of you may have done something different to your looks, or because that they don't have you anymore. Now, of course, all of a sudden you're very, very attractive. But you do have someone here that is watching you quietly. Give me more. They're waiting for the right time to come towards you. Yeah. Whoever this person is, they're very cautious. You have the Fool card here in reverse. That's Aries energy. They are waiting for the right time to come. I just heard sweep you off your feet. Yep. You got the Magician and Temperance. So that is Sagittarius energy, Gemini energy. You got Libra energy here as well. This person wants to come in to make something right with you. Okay. What else for Capricorn this week? What's going on for Capricorn? We got 222 on the clock. All right, 7 of Cups here, followed by the 5 of Cups. And then the 10. Oh, okay, I like that. 5 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. Something you're grieving. you get very clear on. Like very, very clear. Woo. There may have been a point in time to where it was like the grief was not allowing you to be able to see things clearly. Yeah, because I feel like there's some sort of disconnect that happened. But it made you feel like you couldn't really see things clearly. You're seeing things clearly now. This week, you may start to notice that you're feeling better. You're feeling more fulfilled with things that are happening in your life. I feel like you are planning for long-term growth, like things that will actually give you ROI. If they're not, you're not investing in it. You don't want to invest in bad soil. You want to plant seeds to actually have them grow and bring longevity and bring generational wealth and abundance. And so I think this week, it's like you are, I don't know, you just feel better. You just feel more fulfilled. You feel you're in a happier kind of state of mind. I mean, it is um your season right now anyway. So that could also be the reason as to why you're feeling that way. Ah, look at this. Hold on, I'm going to show you the cards that fell. You have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the 3 of Pentacles. What did I tell you? So it's like having to start all over from the drawing board as far as like things that you used to see as long-term vision. You're not seeing that anymore, but you are putting efforts in growing something else that's going to work for you. And so it feels good. For some of you, you may have started dating somebody new. And that could also be the reason as to why you're like, this relationship didn't work out, but I got this over here and maybe this will work out. So for some of you, this is like your stability. For others of you, this could be love. It could be the both of them. Okay. Just take it as it resonates for you. Give me more for Capricorn. You have 5 of Swords here in the reverse. You also have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the 5 of Pentacles. Man, why does this person keep popping up? Well, okay, I'll make it general because it might not be the same person for everybody. You got 5 of Swords in the reverse with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Excuse me. You have somebody here that they're starting to recognize that they didn't put up a fight at all. They didn't put up a fight. They didn't nurture the connection. They didn't do what was needed in order to keep you a part of their life. Because I'm going to make it general. And so they're starting to actually recognize the reason as to why they're out in the cold. Okay. This person has completely lost hope on if you will even, yeah. This person lost hope. Like they feel very hopeless in the situation. They don't feel confident. They feel like they're unseen, like you don't even care. Like you aren't paying any attention to this person. And because of that, it's like they feel this guilt, this unfinished, I don't want to say unfinished business, but in a sense, yes, because it is still weighing on them. You have that 10 of Wands that's there. You also have the 8 of Swords. It's like they're trapped in this mental prison of guilt and continuously thinking over and over like a loop of what all occurred and what all they feel bad about. That 10 of Wands is really doing a number on them. Like they're carrying the baggage. They haven't let it go. Give me more. You have 9 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 9 of Cups. Are some of y'all in a relationship, like a new relationship? Because this is very interesting here. This gives me like relationship vibes to where you're feeling, okay, so for the ones that are, okay, you're feeling very content. Like not just with the relationship, but also just within yourself. Like you feel emotionally fulfilled. Hmm. Okay. Sorry, I'm watching the weather. It's not the best weather today. You have Four of Pentacles here in the reverse. Hermit, Nine of Wands. It's just kind of reiterating here that you have stepped into a timeline. It's like you have searched for answers. You found some things out. During that time, you might have been very defensive and just kind of like keeping people out and not wanting to open up. But I do feel like whatever has transpired, you have found answers. You found what you were looking for. It's almost giving dark night of the soul type of energy, a spiritual awakening type of energy. But I have the Four of Pentacles here in the reverse, so it's like whatever it was that was keeping you defensive, you've opened up and you're letting it go. So, all right, that's what I got for Capricorn. Let's go on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. What is going on for you guys? Mm. Aquarius, what's going on for you? Yeah, Five of Cups in the reverse. There's something that you're letting go of from the past because you are seeing the truth about it. You're gaining clarity. And because of that, you're very successful with, oh, might be communication coming in. I'm gonna take it because I saw it. Yep. Um, you've been very successful with being able to let go. Yep, and move on, getting on to calmer waters. There's also, for some of you, you may be, yeah, because look, you have the High Priestess that's here. There's some people that you guys are not in communication with. I feel like communication is coming in that's going to allow you guys to get on better ground. Pisces energy here. But it's like you guys are like, there's something that comes in. Some truth is brought to light. You guys are able to move past the past and moving on to that rainbow in the back. Okay? Whoever this person is, you may feel like you're spiritually connected. I was tongue-tied there. You may feel spiritually connected to this person. You have Nine of Cups here. Also whatever information that comes in or whatever, like, I feel like somebody is coming in to say something to you, and whatever it is, it makes you feel good. Like you feel very fulfilled. So I didn't want to tongue tie again. You feel very fulfilled by whatever this is that you find out. And it starts to heal the connection. That's that initiation of healing. You got Aquarius energy. It makes you feel, I just heard on top of the world. It makes you feel empowered. Stability is being restored. Give me more for Aquarius this week. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. For some of you, if you're not talking to a person, you're going to continue not talking to that person this week. Yeah, you're just going to take it as a missed opportunity, or maybe that's what they're taking it as. It's just like nobody is giving to the connection. There's nothing, okay? So for some of you, yes, you have some sort of healing in a connection. For others of you, there may be another connection you do not have healing in. It's going to continue the same way that it is now. Give me more. Actually, you know what? How is Aquarius going to know about the connection that they're not going to talk to the person? That it's going to continue to be no contact this week. Okay, Gemini in the reverse. This person may have been indecisive. Maybe you're indecisive. Not Gemini in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. It's Gemini though. It's like you guys are not on the same page. But communication has been friendly. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I still feel like you're friends or you're friendly. There could even be somebody here that really wants to reconnect very badly, but analysis paralysis, stuck in their head and not taking the initiated step. Like overthinking how to just take the step. You guys may have once been in a relationship, but also this person had a very hard time with either, like, I don't know, it's either you didn't see that this person was really selfish, or this person hid the fact that they were very selfish. And let me see, for the ones that are going to stabilize a connection, who is this that they're stabilizing with? Okay, for some of y'all were in a relationship with them too. It's very peaceful though. It's a peaceful relationship. I feel like either you still watch them or they still watch you. This person gets a lot of attention. They gain a lot of attention. They may be like, I don't know, whatever they do gains them a lot of attention, but they like peace. Like they're not big-headed. You have the Nine of Swords here in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse. You may have felt like this person wasn't worried about you, while you may have felt emotionally overwhelmed, or vice versa. Maybe they think that you're not worried about them while they're emotionally overwhelmed. At one point, someone was fully giving to the connection, but then it kind of came to an abrupt stop. Could have Cancer in their chart. Also, you guys, either you're still in love with them or they're still in love with you, vice versa. Okay. What else for Aquarius? I saw a squirrel on the tree and the wind was blowing hard as hell. And I'm like, oh my God. Please don't let me see this squirrel be blown off of this tree. I'll be so sad. I see you this week not really. Oh, what's the 3 of Wands in reverse? Oh, okay. I see you this week not really giving a damn about much. Not about growth, not about connecting with others. Like if somebody comes in to connect, that's cool. Like, great. But I don't see you like rushing in to do this. I don't see you like being impulsive. I see you stopping yourself from any type of impulsivity, because that doesn't have a plan. And you're not really feeding into energy of anyone who is coming that way anyway. Like you have freed yourself from, so number one, there's like a couple of different things. So number one, I feel like you have freed yourself from overanalyzing and overthinking, which would delay you from being able to get involved emotionally on a deeper level. So I feel like you're freeing yourself from that, from the self-sabotage, the overanalyzing, the overthinking. And you're noticing that you are feeling less stress because of that. But it's also an energy of like you kind of being to yourself with that Three of Pentacles that's there, because it's not building with anyone. And you are actually acknowledging this as well, that yes, I feel better when I'm by myself because I don't have anybody to stress over. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I do feel like that's what's happening. But I also feel like on another sense as well, because, you know, Aquarius, you guys are always all over the place when I read. It's because it's a lot of thinking. I also feel like for a lot of you, you're wanting to go into a different cycle, do things differently, not doing things the same the way that you've always done them. And you may feel this around the full moon because you have the moon card here in the reverse. I'm using this as my timing indicator this week. So where you're starting to recognize that maybe you do want something that you feel is valuable, like another person. But you don't want it the old traditional way that you used to do it before. I feel like this moon is going to kind of make you feel a little vulnerable, which is okay. Don't detach from your emotions, okay, Aquarius? All right, Pisces. What's going on for you? What's going on for Pisces? This week. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Hierophant. I feel like this week you are able to see clearer or clearly regarding what it is that you want to become more disciplined with, what it is that you want to take on, that you are wanting to commit to, whether it's a person, whether it is a journey that you're on. But you're like making a choice to get out of complacency, get out of, I feel like it's like personally like a self-imposed prison that you've been in, not having clarity. There's been some sobering moments for you recently, Pisces. But those sobering moments have brought you to, what do I need to double down on, 10 toes down, and commit to and be disciplined in? It's probably, you know, Neptune going direct in your sign, you being able to see things a little bit more clear. And then also Saturn in Aries is coming up in February. We're in Capricorn, so that's probably bringing it to. You have the Four of Cups here in the reverse and the Hanged Man in the reverse. I also feel like you're realizing that sometimes the things that you want don't always put you in a position of power. Sometimes the things that you want may drain you, may not be good for you. Because in a position of power, this is in the upright because that's the Pisces card. The Hanged Man is the Pisces card. But you're just recognizing that some things, even if you want them real bad, they may not be something that you should invest in. Like I said, sobering realizations are happening. Give me more. Give me more for this week. Justice card here, followed by the 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. Some of y'all may notice that your money situation is starting to level out. It's starting to improve. And you're also, I'm telling you, you guys are really looking like in the distance. What do I want? What is going to get me generational wealth? What is going to get me the life that I want to live, the partner that I want to have? What is aligned for me? You guys are truly looking at that and trying to figure that out so you can come up with a plan and you can buckle down on it and make this shit happen. Like I said, I think this week is going to be a good money week for you, especially because that 10 of Pentacles is there. Okay, very off. And it doesn't necessarily have to be this week. Somebody is going to win some sort of money, whether it's inheritance, family court, which it could be like child support. I don't know, because I'm just looking at the family, or some sort of settlement. I don't normally get that, but it's the Justice card here that is making me feel like there's some sort of law situation that's happening to where it's going to tip in your favor. All right, give me more. Like justice is on your side. Karma is on your side. You have the Moon card here. I'm telling you, everybody has the Moon. You're going to take a look and see what, like the Moon this week is going to bring up to you, to the surface, where it is that you wasted your fucking time. I mean, that Moon card also is technically you and Cancer. But you're going to see where it is that you wasted your time, and you're not going to waste your time there anymore. If it is not fruitful, it is a waste of time. That's how Pisces is looking at it. I'm telling you, you guys are very decisive this week. And I also, yeah, look. Because you know what? The theme right now is I was shaken, but I wasn't destroyed. And now you're building yourself back up. You're choosing to feel fulfilled. You're choosing to fill up your cups first. And so the people and the ones in the situations to where people tried to be deceptive, tried to take from you, didn't value you, you are not putting effort into those things, into those people, into those situations. And when you start to do that, you begin to have new doors open up for you. New people come towards you. Your intuition, you're tapped in like a mofo. You're tapped in. Things get better for you. But you have to, you know, for a lot of you, I feel like you've already shed the dead weight. It's now understanding that it didn't happen to you, it happened for you, and you're the prize. So you're needing to act like you are. Like, in order for people to take you seriously, you have to take yourself seriously. In order for people to respect you, you have to not disrespect yourself. So I feel like that's what you are looking at. You're going through, a real reevaluation is what I feel like Pisces is doing this week. Reevaluating everybody and everything and all of it. Give me more. Emperor. 5 of Pentacles. Uh-oh. What is this? You didn't see it before, but somebody was holding you back. Prior to this person coming into your life, you have Aries energy here. You were much more solid, much more stable, probably money-wise, emotionally, mentally, physically. You were building something. And then this person came in, something clouded judgment, something you weren't able to see. You weren't having clarity. You started not shining. You started kind of playing small, and they may have drained your life force out of you. Since you have released this person, you don't feel that burden anymore. This could be family, friends, or a lover. Anything else? Full card. Ace of Swords. Look, you have some sort of opportunity or something that you're going to take a leap of faith on. You're going to bet on yourself and you're going to win. You're going to win. You're winning. Some of y'all have Aries in your chart because that Aries card came out twice. Or you could be like Pisces, Aries cusp, kind of like me. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That's what I have for everybody here today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Sale is still going on for the readings. Get them while you can. After the 31st, they will be there no more. And it'll be a new year. All right. Until next time, you guys.